way back when we were first married and having small children, I wasn't working with the livestock yet. When we had sows farrowing up here, and I heard some pigs squealing one day, so I went up there and a sow was laying on the pigs, and then I noticed several other problems. I grew up on a farm, and a very diverse small family farm. And I told my husband I thought another sow had mastitis and several other things. And next thing I knew, I was getting involved with the hog operation. I grew up on a small family farm. There was a lot of girls in my family, so we were treated no differently than my couple of brothers. And so we learned how to do everything, and I found out that I love the outdoors. I'm just a super outdoor person. I actually get very fidgety when I'm inside. And so I already knew that I loved that. And I happened to fall in love with a man who wanted to be a farmer. I have worked at different things. I've been a bank teller and an insurance secretary. And during those periods of time when I did that, all I wanted to do was be back on the farm, to know what was going on there. My heart was always yearning to be somewhere else. So my heart is here, my heart is in farming, and I'm very happy and settled being here. I have a lot of pride that we are here functioning together as a unit. We do have our different areas of expertise, but we function very well as a unit. We talk to each other every day about what's going on, and different issues we have in our areas. We step across and help each other, and we're very involved. Not that it's never stressful. It is very stressful at times when everything you've got to do, but they want to step across and help them over there, or you don't agree on how you should, um, deal with an issue or whatever. But you learn how to get past the differences and the stress. I love being here on the farm because Ron and I raised our family here. It's still a very good, wholesome, wonderful place to be. I think there's been a lot of misconceptions that it's become unhealthy, that agriculture has become unhealthy for different reasons, be it GMO, be it manure handling, be it whatever. But farm people are very healthy people. We're living right in the middle of it. It's very healthy. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. We are very concerned about what we do with the land and with our animals. Daily, you make decisions daily. We don't use any more products than we need to use because it's too expensive. Other than our concern for the environment, it's too expensive. You're not going to use more fertilizer than you have to. That's one thing that's been wonderful about the new technology of mapping, and that you can tell the areas of your field that need a little extra fertilizer, and so you fertilize that area and you don't over fertilize the whole rest of the field. So you save yourself the money, you save the runoff, and that kind of issues. I just think people have lost the fact that farmers care as much as we've ever cared, and maybe even more. I can see just my dad's generation. We're much more aware than that generation was of what we're doing, I think. And that's been a good thing for consumers, has helped us become more aware. And the younger generations of farmers are even more concerned. We really want to do the right thing, and we work very hard at it. Many generations of farmers, the father farmed, the son farmed, and on, and they never stepped out of their area until these last generations. And they go to college, they experience many cultures, many ways of thinking. They become, and realize that we're all interconnected, and we do serve the consumer. We know who we're feeding, and we hope that the consumer can have ways of knowing what we do. it's very comforting to have the thought that our family wants to, we have members of our family that want to continue farming. You know, you struggle so hard through so many things, through drought and a flood in '93, and then just the daily things. You struggle so hard to improve the land, and you want to see that improvement to continue. You know, you want to see the land continue to be productive. We're so production minded that when we go on vacation or out of our area, if we go into, you go into areas where the land is not as productive, it kind of drives you crazy. And you go, well, they should be doing this, they should be doing that. We're so production minded. And that fact that our kids want to stay here, you feel like you've done something right, you know, that they want to stay here, they enjoy being here, and that they're picking up on those same prideful things that are important to you. Just the fact that I produce food for people, for the world, that I can, you know, we produce it in a way that it is a reasonable price. It's high, you know, in the United States, it's very high quality, very safe, and that we're a part of that. We start it. The farmers start it by growing it, and we also create many jobs through the processing of the products, the transportation, the marketing. There are so many jobs that are created by what we do, by our production, and that we can help feed the world. It is such a satisfying thing, and that we can get our children, you know, they are proud of that and they want to continue that. It is such a prideful thing. It's so satisfying.